Hi, my name is Dave Chervenik. I'm a shareholder at the law firm of Goldberg, Persky & White, and also on the executive committee, which means I'm one of the people that manages the law firm. We're located in downtown Pittsburgh, and we have offices throughout western Pennsylvania, in West Virginia, and a couple offices up in Michigan as well, including in Detroit, Michigan. We were one of the first law firms in the country to file lawsuits against the manufacturers of asbestos-containing products. We first did that over 30 years ago. We primarily do cases for asbestos exposure, people who have been injured from working with asbestos during their working careers and who develop lung cancer or mesothelioma. Our clients are tradespeople who worked in the building trades, such as electricians, boiler makers, pipe fitters, asbestos workers. Statute of limitations are very important in any area of litigation. A statute of limitation is just a fancy name for the time period in which to file a lawsuit. Generally speaking, you have 2 years from the date that you were diagnosed with a disease to file a lawsuit against the parties that may have caused the disease. So it's very important to contact us as soon as you are told or a loved one is told that they are suffering from an asbestos-related disease.
Hello, my name is Bruce Maddock. I'm one of the shareholders and one of the executive committee members here at Goldberg, Persky & White. The executive committee is the management committee for the firm, so I'm involved with both litigation and the management of the firm as well. The asbestos bankruptcy trust funds are essentially settlement trusts that have been set up by some of the companies that were formerly involved in the litigation. Sadly, most of them are some of the more major contributors to the asbestos problem, such as Johns Manville, Owens Corning, and others. And essentially what has happened is once they reached a point in the litigation where they believed that their liabilities were too large versus the assets that they had left and available, they worked out an arrangement where they filed for bankruptcy protection under 524G, and the funds that they had remaining, either in insurance or stock or other assets, have been placed into a trust that are managed by trustees, and that money is then paid out to the victims of asbestos. One of the things that is interesting about the asbestos bankruptcy trusts is that you don't necessarily have to file a lawsuit to be able to obtain money from the trust. It's preferable that you do, and statutes of limitation, the same that apply in litigation, apply to the trust, but they're much more liberal. Because of the fact that Goldberg, Persky & White has been in practice for so long, the fact that we were one of the original firms filing asbestos cases, we have a very strong database of where the different companies' products were used, how they were used, when they were used, and a lot of our clients pre-qualify under many of the trusts because of the fact that we have such institutional knowledge that we've gained over the years, and it's very helpful to the clients, makes it easier to process the claims, and makes us one of the more efficient firms at processing asbestos bankruptcy claims. The easiest way to get a hold of us is by our 800 number, 1-800-COMPLEX, COMPLEX, or on our website, gpwlaw.com.